What's going on, everybody? My name is Tech, and I'm at a little bit of a crossroads today. If you've joined me for a long time, you know we go to the flea market. All we do is dominate. And those videos that I make, I show a lot of the flea market, and I don't get to show you a lot about what we get because the videos are so long. Or I don't show you a lot of the flea market, and then I show you more of what we get. And then the flea market videos are so short. So you guys tell me. Today we're going to try something a little bit different. We went to the flea market this morning. We dominated. We got all of this stuff today at the flea market. But I want to spend a little bit more time talking to you about the kind of stuff, why we picked it up, why it's good, why it's going to sell. If you want to see more of this style, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more of the flea market, the relationship building, the buying, the selling, being respectful to sellers, all of that, put that in the comments below. If you want to see both of them, you're a liar, because that video is going to be 55 minutes long and nobody's going to watch it. So I could either show a lot of wheeling and dealing, making deals, buying good stuff, moving, popping, shaking, or I can show more of this stuff. Whichever way you guys want to go, or I could do one of each. So, you know, if you guys have been around here for a long time, you know, for 15 years, I was the #1 seller of pre-owned men's clothing on eBay. Millions of dollars sold online. Now, I just like going to the flea market for fun. Some people like to go golfing. Some people like to go fishing. I like to go to the flea market, find cool stuff, and then sell it to people like you in pallets that I do in the back of the warehouse. And maybe we'll show you some of that. I haven't brought you around the new warehouse. As you guys know, I used to have 50,000 items on eBay. I used to have 10,000 square feet. Now we have one warehouse where we sell about 4,000 pieces a day in pallets. Everything is washed, zipped, button prepped, ready to be sold online. And that's kind of just something that I do for fun. So if you are interested in selling online, I have a great community of over 2,500 people that reoccur every single month. So you know they're making money. We have 30 live calls per week. Everything is recorded if you can't attend live. If you work in the morning, catch it in the afternoon. You work in the afternoon, catch it in the morning. You can't do it today, catch it tomorrow. It's all good. We have thousands of hours of previous calls in the document. The entire history of the group is documented and recorded. It is the most comprehensive resource about reselling anywhere on the internet. And if you guys know me, I'm comprehensive. How I do one thing is how I do everything. I do the morning call every single day, no matter where I'm at. When I was in California, I did a morning call. We're about to go to New York. I'm going to do the morning call. No matter where I am, I do the morning call. This is a priority. This is not okey doke. I answer every single question in the group myself. We have every single niche covered: men's clothing, women's clothing, car parts, sports cards, media, shoes, eBay, Poshmark, live selling, Amazon. We have it all. But let's show you a little bit about what we got today. We got everything you see in here, we got today. And we went to the flea market. You guys know I do the flea market videos. How you doing? But today we are at the flea market. Sometimes I go 1 hour away, 3 hours away, 5 hours away. Sometimes I even go to other states. That's what we're about. We're just about finding cool stuff, making educational videos so you guys can go out and find cool stuff as well. So enough about that. Let's just see a couple of things that we got. Picked up a few pairs of shoes. Got these nice kid Jordans. We paid $10 for those. Got these Jordans. We got these Flyknit running shoes, and the more that they got the pointy on the back. Arwen taught us that. We got a couple pairs of On Clouds, a couple pairs of Hokas. We got these Red Wing boots for $5 each. These are model 899. $899. And these can go all the way up to like $300 or $400. These don't need to be in the best condition. They're going to be fine. These are model 8111 3-1s. And again, they don't need to be in the best condition. The thing why Red Wings sell for so much money is because they have a lifetime warranty. Those go for a couple $100. These ones can go all the way up to $300 or $400 depending on condition. We did pick up some women's clothing. Look, I primarily do men's, but all my time on eBay, I was one of the highest selling women's clothing sellers in the entire world by accident, just because I was processing so much. So we have a women's palette that we do. This stuff will go into the women's palette. We got some Anthropologie, original price, $100 for that one. We got some Spanx. This one went to Ross. We got some Free People. Original price, $78 on those. And people are going to say, how do you get all this brand new stuff at the flea market? Y'all ever been to the bins? All this stuff comes out at the bins. This here again is Anthropologie. All this stuff comes out at the bins. And the people that I buy from, Love Stitch, at the flea market, here's Frame. This one is not new. This is pre-owned. Here's some Elaine Fisher. All good, solid women's brands. But have you guys never been to the bins? A lot of people come and go, how do you get this stuff brand new at tags at the flea market? It didn't all come from one person, but we're digging around, touching thousands and thousands of pieces. You're bound to run across a piece now and then that has a brand new at tags. And the people who camp out the bins all week, they get the stuff brand new at tags. That's just how it goes. If you've never been to the bins, that's where it is. We got 33 pieces of Lululemon. Nice skirt. These pants always do well. And our buy cost on the Lululemon is always under $5. I have someone that sources all week for it. They grab as much as they can find. Then they end up selling it to us. Here goes a nice pair of pants. And, you know, every single gamut of Lululemon, we have that. And like I said, our buy cost is under $5 for this kind of stuff. And we only got 33 pieces. I say only 33 pieces because sometimes we get a stack this high of like 100 pieces in a week. That's just the way it goes. Here's just regular bread and butter stuff, some Tommy Bahama, some Vineyard Vines, some FootJoy, more Vineyard Vines, just your run-of-the-mill stuff. Peter Millar, some Tommy Bahama linen, just your regular Lacoste, a little bit of Robert Graham down there, just regular run-of-the-mill. Our buy cost under this, our buy cost at the flea market, average price for clothing, under $5. Average cost for shoes, probably between 10 and 15. Like I said, these were $5 each, paid 20 for these, paid 15 each for those, paid 5 for these, paid 10 for those, paid, I believe, $8 for those. So if your thrifts are pricing you out and they're getting too expensive, go to the flea market. I show you guys, I have bought thousands of items on all of my videos. I never negotiate. Why? Because the price is already more than fair. Every single item, if I spend 10 on an item on clothing, it's a tremendous item. Like these. These are a tremendous item. I paid a whopping, guess, 20 bucks. I paid 20 bucks for these. These are Filson, vintage Filson, made in USA. They still have the wax, brand new. Still have the wax because these are wax cotton. These are double knee wax cotton Filson pants, and I paid $20 for these. Why did I pay 20 bucks? Because these are going to sell for multiple hundreds of dollars. They weigh about 3 pounds, but this is top quality here. There is no brand on the eBay machine better than Filson. That's what everybody is looking for. Again, they still have the wax because this is wax cotton. And along with this came some Filson hats, which I'll show you guys in a moment. So these I did pay up. These were 20 bucks. The Filson hats that I got were $5 each, and we'll get to those in a moment. We got this jacket here, regular price, $229. There's not a lot of this brand on eBay, but when it does sell, sells for a great price. Ice Armor by Clam. This is a very, very heavy duty, very well-made jacket right there. These here, if you know, you know. These are also brand new, but these are dead stock. These are from the early 2000s. They did make a re-release in 2022. These are the original. And this here is the LRG Dead Serious hoodie, Lifted Research Group. These also glow in the dark. And these have made a resurgence because Travis Scott and Kanye West have both worn them. They both wore the red version. But this jacket here was one of the very first items that sold out streetwear-wise, hype-wise. This is like before, you know, Supreme got real hype. Lifted Research Group, this is like the OG of hypeness back in the early 2000s. Super duper in style. You see the skeleton got the gold grill. This zips all the way up, kind of like the Bape hoodies. And we ended up getting, I think, 5 of them. And we got these for $15 each. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 5 of these, 5. And these do very, very, very well. They did have a re-release in 2022. I believe the original came out in 2006. And like I said, Travis Scott, Kanye West both wore the red one. This sold out immediately when it was first released and then resold for a humongous premium. So I'm sure they'll do good right in time for Halloween. Here is a Darius Miles Champion Authentic jersey. All stitched on, Champion. These ones sell for pretty good. I've had this one a couple times before. This is probably one of the most common of the Champion Authentics here. It's still going to do fine, but they have some that are worth way more money than that. Here we have a West Coast Choppers varsity jacket by Jesse James. Got this one for 10 bucks. This one sells for 100, 200 bucks. Very nice. West Coast Chopper stuff is very in style. Nice jacket all around. It's got some nice embroideries on the sleeve. Nice condition on that one. That one will do well. This one here is a Woolrich flannel. And this tag here is from the 1950s, 1940s. So this thing's knocking on almost 100 years old. It's in good condition. The inside still looks nice. And this jacket will do extremely well as well. But we have to know our age of our tags. So right here, that one is from the 40s, 50s. And you could go right to the Google machine and you can type in all Woolrich tags and you can learn about these. So these ones you have to kind of inspect a little bit for some moth holes and make sure. So this one has a couple. It's not going to kill the value, but you do have to be careful about the moth holes. This isn't too bad on the moth holes. I've seen way worse. But even still, this thing's 80 years old, just about 70 years old. It's in fine condition for the age. We got a little Marlins jersey, and you got to be careful on these. Some are fake. There's a lot of fake jerseys out there. I have this video where I went over how to spot fake jerseys. Do not list fake jerseys on the eBay machine. They will send you home. We got this Adidas New York Red Bulls, MLS Soccer. This Puma Ferrari stuff always does very nice. And Ferrari by itself, I have seen people report that they did get Veros for listing Ferrari items. There's a lot of fake Ferrari items as well. This one is safe to list because Puma carries the license for Ferrari. They paid Ferrari big bucks in order to manufacture their clothing. So these ones always do fine. Here we have a Team USA Nike hockey jersey. This one is very nice, very high quality on that one. Just a little Robert Graham action with the flip cuff. Some Lily Pulitzer. These dresses do great. Now, people say, hey, I can't find Lily Pulitzer. Hey, I can't find Lululemon. Hey, I don't find Peter Millar. I don't find Tommy Bahama. I don't find Travis Matthew. I don't find FootJoy. You're right. It's South Florida. Ask me how often I find Filson. This is like the best Filson find of my entire career. And I got 6 pieces. So like, we don't find Filson down here because we don't live in Seattle. We don't find LL Bean as much because we don't live in Maine. We don't find these Carhartt jackets because it's 1 billion degrees down here. But they are out here and you got to go find them. But, you know, we're all going to have different kinds of stuff. So that way, like, it's great to watch videos like this. But, like, this Woolrich, I rarely ever find Woolrich this old down here. Like, people have estate sales. They sell all of their stuff up north before they move to Florida. They move to Florida to die. So all the stuff they have down here is newer. So that way they can throw it away when they clock out. All this old stuff is up there by you guys. We got this Georgia, brand new at tags, Nike Polo. Cool, this is a really good brand. The pants do really well. We got just a North Face soft shell. Some Miss Me jeans, they do very well. We got these Patagonia convertible pants shorts. Those do pretty good. More Lily Pulitzer. Rag & Bone, good brand. I like it. Vineyard Vines Performance, the performance ones, the lightweight ones, those ones do pretty well. We got this here, some kind of Nike collaboration, new at tags. And this is a Nike, and you could say it, not me, Jacquemus. But you know what I always say, we don't have to pronounce it, we just have to sell it. So this here, original price was $110, I believe. Yeah, 110. 110 for those. Some shorts. Got those. $5. We got a polo, just hoodie t-shirt. That one was new. We got this one for $6. Yeah, $6. More Vineyard Vines, slim fit whale shirt. We got this dead stock LeBron James, older Adidas These were the good old days before he came to the heat. These are probably the coolest pair of Jabodes I've ever seen. Now, the Jabodes with the shuttle strap on them in the 99 and the 2000, made popular by Lil Wayne and Juvenile, Cash Money, that whole clique. These are the coolest Jabode jeans I've ever seen. Very, very, very cool. So these ones will sell for great money. These are cool. Jabode. Again, Marith Francois Jabode. I don't know. You got to ask Arwin. He speaks French. Arwin, tell us how to say it in the comments. Those are going to do great. We got this very nice Burton jacket. This one's going to sell for very well. Got some bird feathers on it. Nice one. We got this polo, and it looks pretty unassuming. Does anyone know what this is before I tell you? 3, 2, 1. This here is the same exact colorway that Kanye West wore back in his college dropout days. Same collar, same colorway. This one goes for a premium. So sometimes people will price that one and they'll price it as a regular polo shirt. Someone will come in and just take it for you on the cheap, and that's okay too. A couple Robert Grahams again. I still like Robert Graham. Robert Graham still sells, especially if you can get the larger sizes. That's a 3X. These kind of tags here are a little more subtle for Robert Graham. Here is some Lilly Pulitzer. Nice ones. Got a Vineyard Vines with the dress. North Face shorts, Patagonia shorts. Nothing crazy there. These polo ones, you know, they're a little more on the plain side, but they have great sizes. 2 extra large tall. Gonna command a premium. That one will do fine. And then we have this one, which is 4XB. This one will also do fine just due to the size. Now, if this was like a medium or a small, maybe you don't pick it up. But 4XB, and we paid $6 for these, right? We paid $6. This is gonna do just fine at that price point. These Tommy Bahama right here, these baseball ones, they could do pretty well. This one is for the Boston Red Sox. It's got a little baseball stitching usually, yep, right there. These Tommy Bahama baseball ones do well. They also have the Hawaiian ones with the embroideries on the back. Those do pretty well. We have a Polo Big Pony with the embroidery on it. Those ones do okay still. Just a Peter Millar RLX with a nice pattern. Nice pattern on the RLX Performance. Peter Millar Crown Crafted. Another Big Pony. Another Peter Millar Summer Comfort. Robert Graham. If you can get the Robert Graham limited edition, those ones still do well. We have a Polo Performance. Polo Performance does better than regular Polo. Sailboat logo, that one does well. And we did really well on the hats today. Like I said, we have some Filson. That's the tag you're looking for. Made in the USA. Very, very beautiful. This one will do great. We have this Filson wool one. This one will do nice. We have this Filson with a patch on it, and I paid $5 each for these Filson hats, $20 for the pants. Made in USA, Filson. This is a wax cotton Filson hat. Again, custom made in the USA. Great logo. This one here is very cool. This is wax cotton. The long bill. Got the leather sweatband. Old tag. This is a beautiful hat. Really, really beautiful hat. Panel hat. So this one has everything going for it. It's got a great brim. It's got the long bill, wax cotton, panel hat. This is going to do great. So at that vendor, we paid $20 for the pants, $5 each for the hats. And these Filson hats, like I said, I live in Florida. I don't find this stuff. I don't find this stuff in Florida. Just like how you guys maybe aren't going to find Lilly Pulitzer, you guys aren't going to find Lululemon at the same clip as me, but maybe you guys can find this stuff. And I'll trade any day of the week. Y'all want the Lululemon? Come get it. I'll trade every single day of the week for the Filson. All right, let's see what other kind of cool hats we got. We got this Harley leather hat. These ones also do very well. This is older, so that's a vintage one. These ones do well. Ed Hardy, like it or not, back in style. Cool Miami graffiti hat, fitted, top of the world. New York Giants, 100% wool, older on the New Era. And if you want to learn New Era tags, You just go right to the Google machine and you type in all New Era tags. Here they are. And it will tell you the age. So we can match up this one right here with the picture. And this logo corresponds with how old this hat is. We got this cool Xavier hat, college. Xavier Musketeers. It's got the embroidery on the brim. That one's pretty cool. Yankees 1999 World Series. These always command a premium when they have the World Series patch. Nice polo one. A Larry Johnson Charlotte Hornets snapback. A Featherlight panel. These ones sell pretty good. We got a Giants starter. Nice one. These ones here sell fantastic. They have a similar one that's yellow that sells for a tremendous amount of money because somebody wore it, and it sells for this much. So don't be a joker and list that one for the wrong price. That right there is worth price of admission for the group of $1. Don't get caught slipping. And inside of the group, I have a hat deep dive where people have watched the hat deep dive and they have found hats worth hundreds of dollars. They have found hats worth thousands of dollars. A guy watched the hat deep dive. The following week, he found a hat and sold it for $1,200. Last week on another video, I found a hat that's worth $300. Some guy walked up to me and goes, "Oh, my bad. I thought that was a really good hat." And I go, "What's wrong with it?" He goes, "I just thought it was a good one, but it's not." And I said, "It's worth $300. And he told me he said something about, "You'd be lucky if you get that much." My friend, I've sold that hat many of times. So that one hat can pay for the entire year of the group from one video. This hat here is a bootleg hat. It is a Mickey Nike hat. They do have some on the eBay machine. I'm not going to sell this on the eBay machine. It's just cool to pick up. But this one is highly desirable. Apollo 13. Wasn't Tom Hanks in Apollo 13? You mean to tell me Forrest Gump went to the moon too? Forrest Gump. Marlboro panel hat, brand new. Another polo hat. This is Spider. Team USA Ski Team. If you can get the Spider USA Ski Team jackets, those do very well. This is a minor league hat. Minor league hats, you can tell by the back right there. Those do pretty well. This is a Zorro hat from the movie. That's Antonio Banderas, right? Look at that. I don't watch movies, but I still know Tom Hanks went to the moon. What a life that guy lived. That guy was a war hero. That guy was everything. The guy was a war hero, a cowboy. He went to the moon. He met two presidents. Stuck on an island. He's stuck on an island. Stuck on an island, and invested in a fruit company. I mean, some guys have all the luck. Nice polo hat. New York Giants plain logo, sports specialties. And these are out there, just people don't know about them. These are out there, and people don't know about them. And the Forrest Gump of reselling just walks over and just grabs them. Another nice polo one, a Patagonia one. This one here looks dirty. Maybe we pass. You guys are crazy. This is Nike Hoops Heroes. You know how rare this hat is right here? You know how rare this hat is? And we found it today in a pile of hats for $1. All dusty? No problem. We'll clean this up and we'll sell this and we'll give this the respect and the dignity that it deserves. And I've showed before in other videos some Hoop Heroes shirts that can sell for $200, $300, $400, $500. I have a Charles Barkley Hoop Heroes shirt at my brick and mortar store right now that's worth probably $300. You know where I got it? At the flea market. We got a Game Rutgers University. That's the Game logo. Scarlet Knights. This is the Game tag. Very, very Y2K. A Bratz hat. That's probably going to sell fantastic. A Dallas Cowboys script. Paid up for this one, guys. $5. $5 for the Dallas Cowboys script. We got a New York Jets. Another sports specialties. More Y2K in sync. That's trending really hard on TikTok right now, that dance. This one here, we got to clean it up. But this is a Hank Williams Jr. Can you believe that? This one's going to sell great. We just got to clean it up, but this one is crazy. If you know anything about shatter hats, this one is crazy. We got a Seminoles starter. Nope, sorry. A Seminoles sports specialties. Polo Sport, Polo 2000. That one's good. An All Saints hat. There's a tag. All Saints. Patagonia. Just more regular stuff. We got some golf ones. Vintage 1997. Just regular stuff. This here is for the brick and mortar store. We got the Carhartt jacket. Carhartt quilted liner. What else? We got this Polo G hoodie. Some people are selling these, you know, 30, 40 bucks on eBay. This is tour merch for the rapper Polo G. We got a vintage Florida State Seminoles shirt. These band tees do very well. We got a couple soccer jerseys. We got some FUBU pants. We got some Carhartt pants. We got another soccer jersey. More Carhartt pants. More Carhartt. A little Harley action. 1997 World Series Marlins. 5-finger death punch. And that's what we got today, man. We got a bunch of stuff. Let me show you the back of the warehouse, show you what we're working on. Like I said, we are selling by the pallet now. No longer listing one by one on the eBay machine. And we sell about 4,000 pieces of clothes. We do ship from 2 locations. One of them is in the Midwest. Is in the Midwest? I'm not sure. But we ship from, and we ship from Florida. So we're shipping from 2 locations. I am working on shoe pallets. I'm working on it. But they're difficult. I'm trying to get the cost down as much as possible. We got some Hokas, some Brooks, some Cole Haans. These are Odell Beckham Jr. cleats, more Brooks, some Ultras, On Clouds, Cole Haans, some Air Maxes, some Nike React cleats, No Bull, Thursday boots, some Nike running shoes, Birkenstock, some brand new Vapor Maxes, some New Balance, more Hokas. Those blue ones are Celine. That's a very expensive brand. And my wife actually found these. And how much were these? These were what, $5? $5. Celine. A couple pairs of Tory Burch. These little kid foam posits do well. These little kid soft bottom crib shoes do well. We got some Vasias, more Vapor Maxes, Hokas, some Fly Knits, little kid Jordans, more Noble, nice Hokas, Vapor Max, Doc Martens. Here's some stuff that we're working through. Some Peter Millar with the skull. This still has a tremendous sell-through. Peter Millar with some Marlins on it. This here is a starter Green Bay Packers. What else do we got going on here? We got a little Carhartt action. We got an RLX Wimbledon sweater. We got a Pro Player Phoenix Suns. And this is some other stuff. Here, a couple of weeks ago, you guys remember, I found all of these shoes. It's 51 pairs of shoes, and it's this brand here, Beckett Simeone. Again, you don't know how to spell it. You don't know how to say it. You just got to know how to sell it. So I was minding my business, walking along, and I saw these very beautiful shoes. I picked them up and go, okay. I saw on the bottom, handcrafted in small batches under ethical, fair working conditions. Cha-ching. So I ended up getting these for $15 each. There's 51 pairs. They have over a 100% sell-through on eBay. They're all brand new or tried on. I mean, like these haven't been worn out the door. These haven't been worn out the door. See, they still have the paper on the inside. I ended up getting 51 pairs of these. They have over a 100% sell-through. And they all sell for over $100, $150, things like that. So I got a whole bunch of these. These are brand new. Beckett Simeone. I don't know. Over here we have some pallets that's getting ready to go out. We're working on this one right now. Here's a nice Burberry trench coat. That'll sell for a couple $100. This is a Tim Tebow Florida Gators jersey. We got some nice stuff. Here is 751 pieces. Over there is 762 pieces. This is 862 pieces. And we're working on this one today. A couple more things for the brick and mortar store. Some Carhartt. These Army jackets do well for me at the brick and mortar store. And then we get a bunch of Levi's too. So that's pretty much what we got going on, man. We just selling 4,000 pieces a day. And even when I had 50,000 items on eBay, I never sold 4,000 items in a day, despite having the best listings, the best offer, the best price, the best quality, the best everything. I sold between 200 and 250 and 300 items every single day. So now I sell at least 4,000 items a day. Find cool stuff, have fun. And if you're interested in learning how to do this, I have a great community of over 2,500 people. We have 30 live calls per week. I teach people how to sell online. I teach people what to look for. I teach people how to find this stuff. We have a call in the group where I showed people how to find the best flea markets, how to find the best thrifts, how to find the best garage sales. As you guys see, like, I go hours away from my house on purpose, because at my flea market, where I've been going for almost 20 years, I'm the El Presidente. Everybody knows me there, shaking my hands, holding stuff for me. You guys have seen me in the last year. I've gone to flea markets 4 hours from my house on purpose to establish the relationships, to get people to help me out there. Because like in the group, we were talking, and Arwen, our buddy Arwen, I bring him up again, he said, I get it finally. You are pursuing the people, not the product. And that's what I'm doing. I'm pursuing the people, not the product. When I'm out there, I'm trying to find some cool stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm looking for the people that have access to all the great product, and I do good business. They love me, I love them, and that's the name of the game. So like I said, if you are interested in learning how to do this, I did it at the highest of the highest level. Nobody has done it any higher than me. I've sold millions of dollars on eBay in the niche. There's people in other niches doing their thing. Shout out to them. In the pre-owned clothing game, nobody has done it higher than me on the eBay machine. I live, breathe selling stuff. I live, breathe finding stuff. I live, breathe acquiring the knowledge. And I live, breathe helping as many people as I possibly can. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a couple of things back there, some things to look out for. But this is what we do now. All of this stuff is going to go out the door tomorrow. And that's the name of the game. So tomorrow we're going to send 862, 762, 751. This one will end up being, this one's already over 700, right? So this one's going to be over 700. So, you know, that's what we do. So I appreciate everybody. As always, be great. Thank you.